bringing the head producer on onto the live stream. Let's grill him.
Always a good idea.
Yeah. All right, our final race of the morning here is on its way down the river. We got Army in lane 3, Adrian in lane 4.
Yo.
Yeah. George Washington in lane 5 and LaSalle in lane 6. So some good schools here. GW obviously in lane 5. I was talking about them earlier. They're a good rowing program, and then of course the Explorers from LaSalle out there in lane 6.
Adrian, by the way, is in the state of Michigan. It's a private United Methodist Liberal Arts College in Adrian, Michigan.
Interesting. Don't hear about a ton of Methodist colleges.
No.
But that's cool. LaSalle here out in front after their first 500. George Washington keeping them close to the hip, though.
By the way, Adrian only has 1,800 students.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive, then, to see
to
them.
get 8?
Yeah, right?
People?
and men. So it's really only, split it 50-50, 900 men.
And how many rowers would be on a team? Do you have substitutes?
Yes.
Reserves?
Yeah, so it can really depend. When I was at Syracuse, they had 3 full varsity 8s and some spares, and then they had 2 full freshman 8s and some spares, and there was a middle 8 as well. So do the math.
Yeah.
50 to 60.
Yeah.
50 to 60
Okay.
folks for the bigger programs, and for the better programs. And again, they can afford to be a little selective as well. So they programs could be bigger, but they only have so many resources to devote.
Oh, Heat 2 is in.
So that was MIT, Mercyhurst, and then Lehigh and Fairfield finished up after that.
Okay, so we've got LaSalle, George Washington, Adrian, which is out of Michigan, and Army and LaSalle, well, in the lead.
Yeah, well, the Explorers out in front. They've opened it up a little bit. They're at a much higher stroke rate than George Washington. You see, like their oars are going in at a much quicker pace. You see it in their puddles as well.
And puddles are.
Yeah, the little splashes that the oars make when they come out of the water. You see, call those puddles. It's a good shot here. A little bit of a point adjustment there for our leaders from LaSalle. George Washington struggling to keep up at this point. About a full length lead, bow ball to stern.
Army is in third, and then
Army's moved up there over Adrian. Adrian's close though.
It's a great shot.
It is, yeah.
This crew does a really good job of covering a regatta. My goodness. Yeah,
they've been doing it for a few years now. That's a cool shot there. They just cut away from to give us these grimacing faces, which is also great. The park there, the Cooper River Park, has a series of flags that's really, really nice looking. It makes it look like a very official course setting, and of course it is. So when they have U.S. rowing events here, it really looks the part of an official race course with the American flag and the state of New Jersey, among others. As we approach the finish here for our leaders, and I was a little confused. That's George Washington. I don't know why they're out in lane 6. But that was
so they switched George Washington to lane 6.
Yeah, and that looks like it could be LaSalle, right? In lane 5.
So they just switched them.
I don't know. It's tough to tell without seeing the jerseys, but that certainly looked like George Washington. I was a little bit confused as to why LaSalle was in white. Interesting. We've seen that throughout the day today. There's been a little bit of switch ups between our sheets and the actual races. That can happen.
Well, the logistics are unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got 300 crews here.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot going on throughout the day as we see our final men's varsity 8 Heat 3 finish up.